MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Should be a good one here this afternoon between the New York Mets and the Detroit Tigers. It's a battle of elite pitchers next on MLB Network. Jordan Zimmerman, the right-hander from the state of Wisconsin, is on the mound here. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, on the mound now is Jordan Zimmerman, a big, strong right-hander. Good fastball, 93 to 95 miles an hour. When he's on, has good sinking action on the fastball. More of a slider than a curveball. So he's a fastball, slider, straight changeup guy. He really needs to have the changeup because his velocity isn't as good as it was early in his career. Needs the changeup to make that 94 to 95 look better than it actually is.
High in the air down the right field line. Castellanos is there. One pitch, one out. And now a chance to meet the Mets. What's going to be the key for him today, Mark?
Taking a look at this lineup, they're going to have to work the count. That's the key to success right here. They have to find a way to drive this guy's pitch count up and get into that bullpen as quick as possible.
Stepping in, number 68, and he's ready to take his first cuts. Here's the first pitch to him. A fastball that just misses inside. Our temperature, hot but not overly hot, 87 degrees here at first pitch. The 1-0 home is looked at for ball number 2. So let's take a look at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Joe McDonald.
You know, you got to take your time and feel Joe McDonald out behind the dish a little bit. He has a tendency to move his zone around, usually settling in those middle innings.
You know, all you ask for an umpire is to be consistent. At times, Joe Mack is a little bit too inconsistent, particularly from a pitcher standpoint.
And he'll take it onto the bag himself. 2 gone now here in the first.
Batting third, center fielder, Michael Conforto.
Now at the plate, Michael Conforto. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fouled off. The 0-1. And a curveball that started low and broke lower. Ball 1. Popped him up. McCann has a play. And the inning is over. So a fairly painless top of the first. It's the Mets nothing. Tigers coming up on MLB Network. Jacob deGrom gets the starting nod for the Mets. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Well, everyone knows he's one of the game's elite pitchers. So if you like good pitching, you're in for a real treat. Not many other guys compare. And the thing I enjoy the most about him is the confidence that he exudes when he's out there. Trust me, he doesn't lack it. And the opposing hitters, they feel it when they're standing in the box against him.
The next batter, Jeimer Candelario. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Hops this one up. Rosario ranging into the outfield. Makes the play, 1 away. A moment now in Motown to check out the Tigers starting lineup. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, like everyone else, I can't wait to see what Miguel Cabrera has in store. He's an imposing figure with a bat in his hands. Always seems to turn in a good at-bat, and he can do a lot of damage when he barrels up the ball.
Coming to the plate now, Nicholas Castellanos. First pitch of the at-bat. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. 1 out, nobody on. lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Ripped down the first base line. But a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. The 0-2 once more. Back up the middle. And into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single.
You don't see that too much in today's game. Most guys, it doesn't matter what the count is, they're looking to line them, drive the ball out of the ballpark. Not the case here. Good two-strike adjustment, able to punch a ground ball through a hole for a single.
Now in the box, Miguel Cabrera. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. First offering on its way. Liner toward right center. And Cabrera's going to have himself a base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single.
Hey, maybe we have something brewing right here. That has to be the case. When you're facing an elite level A starter, numero uno, you have to find a way to get to him. Any chance you get, maybe this is their opportunity early.
Here's the switch hitting Victor Martinez, batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike one. And he's got runners at the corners here with only one gun. Behind 0-2 now. Here's the 0-2. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Conforto is over. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. And he will score on the sacrifice fly as he's in with our first tally of the ballgame.
Got his job done there and made it look pretty simple. Got it into the outfield to bring home the first run of the game and pick up the RBI.
So digging in now, James McCann. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and two away. He's ready. Here's the first offering. No balls and one strike. From the stretch. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Waiting on it is Nimmo. And that retires the side. Tigers get one here on 2 hits in the inning. We'll move on to the second inning here at Comerica Park. It's the Tigers 1 and the Mets nothing. So here's the cleanup hitter, Yoenis Cespedes. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest. First pitch of the at-bat. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. The windup and the 0-1. Oh, he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two.
You know, when you're facing a top-of-the-line pitcher like this, he's going to be down around the knees like that more often than not. The key is punishing whatever mistakes he makes, but so far he hasn't made many.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Fouled away. Oh, and this fastball is belted to deep left center field. Does he have enough to get out of here? Yes, a home run. A solo home run here off the bat of Yoenis Cespedes as the Mets have come back to tie things at 1.
sure you know it's coming after that bomb. That's right. Let's check it out on Show Track. And as the numbers come in, we see it was projected at over 450 feet. An incredible home run to watch.
Here's Jay Bruce now.
Batting fifth, first baseman number
As
9.
he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
Late making contact on that swing, and will do it again on 1-2.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there. But if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down. Maybe even potentially bounce the next one.
Another 1-2 delivery. And he takes strike three called on the fastball. One gone.
Time for a look at the Tigers on D. And let's focus on former Triple Crown winner Miguel Cabrera. He's dabbled all over the diamond, from outfield to third base, and has seemed to have found a home at first base. Everybody who plays this game wants to get a knock, to get on first base, to just be able to pick his brain on how he goes about it.
Here's Todd Frazier now. Past history with Jordan Zimmerman. He's got 5 base hits in 23 at-bats. He's also hit a couple of home runs against him. First pitch coming. Here it is. Popped him up. And there to bring it in is Cabrera for out number 2.
Batting seventh, the designated hitter.
Next up from New York, David Wright. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
Yeah, Matty, he's very late on that first pitch. I got to think he was guessing off speed.
Called strike 0-2.
Hey, nice job of bouncing back after the leadoff homer. 2 quick outs after the bomb, and he's got a chance to get out of this.
2 out, nobody on. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. And the throw to first ends the inning. But the Mets are able to square things up on this solo home run. We'll go to the bottom of the second. All even now at 1-1. Standing in, Jacoby Jones, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Center fielder, Jacoby Jones.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. But a big pass at a slider that gets past him.
When you find yourself in an 0-2 hole against one of the best hurlers in baseball, you're basically just hoping to make contact. He's so good at putting guys away, though.
Line towards center field. Conforto patrolling center, makes the play. 1 out.
Okay, here's how the Mets are lining up defensively. And guys, the thing I want you to take a look at today is, in today's game, the new age, everyone wants to move around. This manager does not like to shift a lot. Maybe a step to your right or left, but there's a lot of trust that the pitchers are going to execute. So let's see how it works out for them in this one.
Into the box now, number 14. This will be his first trip to the plate in this one. First pitch on its way. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
If you're going to catch up to a high fastball like that, it's all about getting that front foot down in enough time to allow your hands to start moving forward. He was way too late there.
A late swing on the slider, and quickly it's 0-2. DeGrom is what you may call a stingy starting pitcher. He rarely gets hit around, and on top of that, he usually excels at limiting free passes. A great combination to have.
Matty V, I think one of the keys to being a good starting pitcher, one, limiting the number of pitches that you throw into a game, and two, getting outs as quickly as you can. And there aren't too many guys that do it better than this guy. Not a lot of pitches. One of the things I like, he's in attack mode from the first pitch of every attack.
Reined in, and there are 2 away now.
Batting 8th, second baseman, Nico.
In now, Nico Goodrum. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Here's the first pitch to him. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Speared on the dive. What a play. 3 thumbs up here in the booth following this gorgeous play at second base. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. A nice aerial look of downtown Detroit as we welcome you back to our MLB Network broadcast from Comerica Park. So coming to the plate, Brandon Nimmo. First delivery to him on the way. Hard ground ball to third. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Travis d'Arnaud.
Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. Past history with Jordan Zimmerman. He's a .417 hitter. First offering on its way. And it's fouled away. The windup and the 0-1. Takes a look at a fastball down the middle for strike number 2. And now a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone now.
The batter, number 1, Georgia.
Standing in, Ahmed Rosario. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Popped him up. And Cabrera will make the catch to retire the side. Mets go down 1-2-3. Home half of the third coming up. Tied at 1. So stepping in, Jose Iglesias. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Number 1, Jose Iglesias.
Here's the first pitch to him. Hit on the ground to third. Right to Frazier. Throw to first is in time for the first down.
Now batter, third baseman, Jeimer Candelario.
Striding in once again, Jeimer Candelario. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Here comes the first pitch. A bouncer up the middle. And that is through into center field for a 1-out single.
Hey guys, he was obviously trying to bury that slider down and in. Nice execution by the batter right there, keeping his hands inside, fighting it off for a nice base hit.
Nick Castellanos now. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. . Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Heading out towards shallow right. Nimmo in a few steps as he takes it. 2 down. The first baseman Miguel Cabrera stands in. A base hit in his first trip. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A little bouncer. Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 call. Candelario is off at first with 2 away. Now that ball's hit well deep down the left field line, headed toward the foul pole. And this will wind up being nothing more than a long foul ball, and it'll hold the count at 0-2. Count remains at 0-2. Another 0-2 coming.
Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end.
1 left for Detroit. We've played 3 full. We're tied at 1. Into the box now, number 68. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Second baseman, number 68.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And that one just missed outside. Popped him up. Candelario in foul ground. Makes the play. 1 away.
The batter, center fielder, Michael Conforto.
Digging in to try it again, Michael Conforto. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. First pitch of the at-bat. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
You might see a change of game plan right here from the pitcher and catcher. They have to find a way to get these guys off that early count heater. Look for a little bit of change of pace.
Hit hard on the ground towards second. Goodrum comes up with it. And that's the second out.
The left fielder, number 52.
Now at the plate, Yoenis Cespedes. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first appearance in this one.
The last at-bat, Matty D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
And he lays off there, 1-0.
Here's a perfect situation. 2 outs, bases empty, power hitter at the plate. He ain't looking for a single and hoping to pass the baton. This guy's looking to do damage.
Here's one fouled off to the right as the count evens at 1-1. Cespedes behind, a ball and 2 strikes. 1 run, just 1 hit, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Mets. On to the bottom of the 4th, tied 1-1. And next it'll be the Tigers cleanup hitter, Victor Martinez, set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning. Here comes the first pitch. Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike 1. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. High in the air down the right field line. And foul. 0-2 count, and the pitch. And this is swung on and missed, and this 4th inning will start the same way he ended the 3rd, with a strikeout, and there's 1 away. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Hit on the ground to short. Rosario's got it cleanly. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Now batting, center fielder,
Jacoby Jones the next to hit. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. First delivery to him on the way. Very weakly on the ground. Foul ball, however, strike 1. 1 run on 3 hits and no errors in the ballgame for the Tigers. Hit hard towards center. That gets down and the inning continues. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit.
Hey guys, I like the execution by the batter there. He got a hanger in the middle of the plate. He could have come unglued, but he didn't. He stayed focused and drove a line drive base hit.
In now, number 14. Hit in the air down the left field line. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Jay Bruce will be the one to lead us off when we return. We played 4 full, all tied at 1-1. And there is Jay Bruce. He'll go to work trying to do something about breaking this 1-1 tie.
Jay Bruce.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1. Behind 0-2 now.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think, if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
Swing and a miss, and he'll start the 5th the same way he ended the 4th, with a punch-out, 1 away. A look at our line score here through the first 4, and as we've mentioned, just 1 hit for these guys this afternoon. Here's Todd Frazier now. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Yeah, I'm shocked he let that first pitch go right there. High fastball, but usually those ones travel the furthest.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Behind 0-2 now.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
Fastball swung on and grounded out towards second. To his left, Goodrum. And there's out number 2.
The batter, number 5. Designated hitter, David Wright.
Next will be the designated hitter, David Wright. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat. A swing and a ground ball to third. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Nothing across here this half. Home half of the 5th coming up. all tied at 1-1. Next for the Tigers, Nico Goodrum. He'll get his side started in the inning, and Dan, so far they've been stifled offensively since the first inning.
Boy, they sure have, Matt. They came out at the gates and got hot right away, but whatever was going for them pretty much has disappeared. We'll see if they can wake it back up.
First pitch coming. Here it is. No balls and a strike to count. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Now a swing and a deep drive to right. And gone. An absolute bomb. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. And it's given the Tigers a 2-1 lead.
Well, when it left its bat, I didn't think it had the height to even clear the fence. Shows you how much I know. That thing was a laser shot that just kept going and going and going. Wow, that was impressive.
Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias. He swings and grounds it to short. Played on the backhand. And close play at first, but a great stretch that time as they get him by a step for out number 1. All right, so let's turn to Show Track for a more in-depth look at that one. Good reaction, great range, and a nice backhanded stop, and the jump throw with a lot behind it all the way across the infield for the out. The numbers don't lie, and that was pretty spectacular. The next batter, Jeimer Candelario. And a first pitch swing. He hits a fly ball to left center. And he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow. Certainly a highlight reel grab that we just witnessed. So here it is again with Show Track. And the high 90s route efficiency is what stands out. He read it off the bat exceptionally well and closed ground on it just about as well as one could. Nick Castellanos now. This is hit sharply to the left side. Leaps and makes a terrific catch, and with that the side is retired. Get up there, big fella, and take away a hit at third. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. And here's the former first-round draft choice, Brandon Nimmo. They'll start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. One hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
First delivery to him on the way. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike. The windup and the 0-1. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Castellanos going back on it at the track, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. And he'll make it as he starts out inning number 6 with a leadoff triple.
Well, when this thing left its bat, I thought it had the distance to get out of here, but it goes over the fielder's head and skips away in the bottom of the wall, allowing him to cruise into third.
Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. A 1 pitch on its way. Behind 0-2 now. Here it comes on 0-2. Hit high and deep to right center. Jones sprinting after it, but he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap. And to score from third, the tying run. And he is in at third base with an RBI triple.
Here's another look at it right here as he drives it right between the 2 outfielders. heading towards the right center field wall. He was flying out of the box, so I think he was thinking triple all the way. By the time they get it back in, he's safely into third.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ahmed Rosario. Strike one to start the at-bat. Darno, the runner at third with no outs. Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2.
This is where, as a batter, you got to find a way to put something in the outfield. Get something elevated. I know you got to battle with 2 strikes and protect, but if anything is belt or above, you got to swing.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. But no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. The next 0-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right? You have to protect with the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
Standing in now, number 68, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike one. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Behind 0-2 now. And he strikes out. And oh boy, all he needed was a fly ball somewhere to give him the lead, but instead there are 2 gone now.
It's never a good look to strike out looking, but it's way worse when you do it with a guy in scoring position. Those are the times you really want to see a guy battle and at least put the ball in play.
Into the box now, Michael Conforto, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Here comes the 0-1. Grounded up the first baseline. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Mets pick up a run on the RBI triple. Through 5.5, and we are tied 2-2. First baseman Miguel Cabrera stands in. He'll have the opportunity to kick things off as we begin the home 6th.
Miguel Cabrera.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Sliders in for a strike.
Is that gun reading right there? Because that just registered at 91 miles an hour on a slider. If he's working that pitch, that's most guys' fastballs. It's going to be a long game.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. A wave and a miss. A tick behind a good fastball. Wind up and the 0-2 pitch. Still no balls and 2 strikes.
Gotta believe that was a mislocation because it missed right down the middle. This guy's gonna have nightmares at the plate thinking about missing that one.
Again, another foul ball. Another one sent foul.
Can we be honest here? That was a terrible pitch. That was right over the heart of the plate. 2 strikes on the guy. He is lucky he's getting this pitch back.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Cespedes arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out. Stepping into the box, Victor Martinez. He was sat down on strikes in his last at bat. First pitch on its way. No balls and 1 strike.
So far, this has been a very productive outing. We're into the middle innings of this one, and his pitch count is down, and this might be one of those starts where he can work deep into this game, possibly into the 8th or 9th inning.
That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now. Poor base running there. Got him caught in a hot box between first and second. And now he throws on the brakes, but he can't get back to first, and he's nailed for the second out. Big mistake there. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
When a guy's featuring big-time velocity like this, you have to be on the fastball. It's your only chance. You'll tip your hat on some nasty off-speed stuff, but you've got to be ready for the heater.
Into the corner and slicing foul. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Popped him up. Darno moving to his left, and that ends the inning. So no runs on 1 base hit, no errors, and no one left on. 7th inning coming up, and we are tied 2-2. Back here now at Comerica Park in Detroit. All tied at 2 apiece as we get set to start the 7th. But before we do, let's have a look at our game summary through the first 6. Here's the left fielder, Yoenis Cespedes. He'll start the 7th, and Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today.
Oh, that's one of the keys. We're seeing a lot of strikes. We're seeing a lot of swings. We're seeing some great plays on defense. This has been a snappy one up to this point.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Chopped weakly to the left. Candelario charging this one on to first, and a big out to start the 7th. 1 gone.
First baseman number 19, Jay Bruce.
Here's Jay Bruce now. He went down on strikes last time up. First pitch of the at-bat. Just a bit jumpy that time. Swung on and missed.
They haven't gotten much going against this guy so far in this one. He's been pitching well, and one of the key numbers to look at, first pitch strikes over 70% so far in this outing.
1 out, nobody on. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
He's really racked up the strikeouts in this one, and this guy's been victimized 3 times already today. He and this lineup are clearly having a really tough time picking him up.
Into the box, Todd Frazier. Drilled on the ground to short, and that finds its way through for a base hit. Around first, digging for 2. And your go-ahead run is in there at second base as he's got himself a 2-out double.
He wasn't letting that one go. Jumped on the first pitch right there and drove it into the outfield for a base hit.
Stepping into the box, David Wright. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Popped him up. McCann has got it, and the side is retired. Mets leave 1. Score remains deadlocked at 2-2. Ready once again, Jacoby Jones. He'll step in trying to do something about this 2-2 tie. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Lined into left center. And there's your go-ahead base runner right away as this is down for extra bases. And the Tigers are in business right away. It's a leadoff double.
Yeah, and the go-ahead run stands at second base here to start their half of the 7th. And I tell you, when they've got an opportunity like this, you've got to take advantage of it, especially this late in the ball game. We'll see if they can get it done.
Digging in once again, number 14. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. First offering on its way. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Nothing in one count. Here it comes. Lifted down the line in left. Here comes Cespedes. And no one will track it down.
You have one job in this situation, especially down 0-2. You have to find a way to advance that runner to third and give your teammate a chance to drive something into the outfield. You cannot not come through in this situation.
A bullet to first base. But the runner is back to avoid the double play.
The batter, second baseman, Nico.
Now at the plate, Nico Goodrum. He went deep last time up. Here comes the first pitch. Hit down the line at first. And he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base. Now to the plate, Jose Iglesias. He's rolled into groundouts a couple of times already here in the ballgame. First pitch coming. Here it is. Line drive to center field. Conforto is there now to put this one away for the third out as they'll strand that potential go-ahead run at third base. Tigers leave one. Score remains 2-2. Digging in, Brandon Nimmo. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8. Here's the first pitch to him. A fastball that finds the outside corner. And that one just missed outside.
That's not a bad pitch right there. That two-seamer moving away from a left-handed hitter. Didn't get the strike, but I like the idea behind the pitch.
Smoked the other way, high and deep to left. Left fielder looking up. And as Mets fans have heard before, that ball's out of here. A solo shot here to left as they've taken a one-run lead.
You can call it unfair or just the breaks of the game, but up until this pitch, which was a big mistake, he was throwing a gem. Now he looks up at the scoreboard and he's trailing. That's demoralizing, but he's got to forget about it quickly.
Now batting, catcher, Travis.
Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. That misses. 1 ball and 1 strike here to the Mets backstop.
Looked like he was trying to work in a front door curveball there, but it seemed like it popped out of his hand a little early, causing it to miss inside.
Sharp slider that time, just missed inside. Two and 2 to the Mets catcher. Bases are empty here, nobody out. Oh, and he's really got the strikeout pitch working now as he notches number 9 in the ball game.
Boy, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. And what does he do? He just throws his good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ahmed Rosario. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. The 0-1 pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball.
Man, you find yourself down 0-2 after 2 great executed pitches right there. Got to look for something up. Might have to tip your hat if he can stay down below the knees like that.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. It's a swinging bunt up the line. Gonna be a tough play. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Now batting, number 68.
Next for the Mets, number 68. No hits in 3 tries so far. He struck out once. First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit hard back up the middle, and that's through for a hit. So he picks on the first pitch here and is able to extend the inning.
Sometimes the first pitch is the best pitch you'll see all at bat. Definitely coming out of his shoes, aggressive style. First pitch, base hit up the middle.
In now, Michael Conforto. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half, it's 0-1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. A swinging bunt to the mound. And this is going to work out for him. It's an infield single to make it first and second now.
You know, D-Row, as a pitcher, that could be so frustrating. You're taught to try to go out there and make quality pitches, and that was a really good pitch. And I would be willing to bet you he's surprised that that turned into an infield single.
Yeah, at the end of the day, he's smiling. That hitter's smiling, running down first base, knowing he's got an infield single right there. He has no business. He'll line out probably 15 times, but it won't even out. You take him when you can get him.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch popped him up, and Iglesias will put the squeeze on this one to retire the side. The Mets do pick up a run on this solo shot. We'll go to the bottom of the 8th, and New York's taken a 3-2 lead. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Jeimer Candelario. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Bruce is there for it. 1 out.
Now batting, right fielder.
Stepping up now, Nicholas Castellanos. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Oh, and this one is hit a ton out to center. Racing back the center fielder, and he will run this one down, moving to his left, and that's the 2nd out of the inning. That was a tough play, so let's take another look at it with Show18. Seemed to get a solid read off the bat, took a good angle at it, and he covered over 100 feet to make the grab. And I'm sure he'll be getting some high fives for that one. First baseman Miguel Cabrera stands in as he grounds one briskly to short. Rosario brings it in on to first, and they don't come any easier than that. A 3-pitch inning, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit. Still a 3-2 ball game. Here's Jay Bruce now. 3 at-bats for him in this one, all ending with him going down on strikes.
Jay Bruce.
First delivery to him on the way. 0-1 the count.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
Oh, and that is right down the middle for strike 2.
Can't say he's tickling around the zone. Those last 2 pitches were pretty much grooved right down the middle, but it didn't bite him.
And he fouls this one off. The 0-2 once more. In the air out toward right field. Castellanos moves over. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
The batter, third baseman, Todd Frazier.
Here's Todd Frazier now. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First offering on its way. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Down the first baseline, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Jones is after it. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out.
The batter, number 5.
So striding forward now, David Wright. He got under one and popped out his last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th. Now pitch swung on and missed as they get ahead of right now. 0-2.
Some guys have no trouble hitting with 2 strikes, and some guys never want to get there. Let's see the approach right here. I'd like to see him shorten up a little bit, maybe choke up and try and work the ball back up the middle the other way.
Now a swing and another fly ball here as things are getting busy out there in Central. Jones is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Mets go down 1-2-3. They're up 3-2. Robert Gesellman is the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the 9th.
Robert Gesellman.
Here's the switch hitting Victor Martinez. He's 1 for 2 in this one.
Leading off in the bottom of the 9th, designated hitter, Victor.
Now here's the pitch.
Martinez.
And he squares up on this one. Deep to straightaway right. That one is out of here. This game is tied. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. And we are tied again.
Wow, that's a tough one. Certainly not the way you want to start your day as a relief pitcher, giving up a home run.
Standing in now, James McCann.
James McCann.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
Center fielder,
Final line there for the Mets starting pitcher, and he'll be very happy with how the day went. Jacoby Jones the next to hit. He doubled his last time through. First pitch of the at-bat. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. One out, nobody on. Popped him up. And no one can get there. We'll try it again. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Stays alive, still 0-2. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
This inning didn't get started the way he'd hoped with that home run, but I've got to give him credit for flushing it and coming back here to get strikeouts on the last two guys. He's acting like it didn't even happen before.
Into the box now, number 14. Lined hard to the left side. But this is a foul ball. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Lifted in the air to center field. Conforto moves over. And no problem with that one as we are headed for extra innings. So this game will not end here in the bottom of the 9th as they push across the equalizer, and we're right back where we started from. 10th inning coming up, and we are all tied at 3 apiece. Brandon Nimmo will stand in yet again, and he, of course, has had one of the big blows in the contest so far. This was back in the 8th as this solo shot proved to be a very important run in this ball game. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
Obviously, it's pretty deflating when you blow a lead in the bottom of the 9th, and now you're still fighting in extra innings. But the fact is, the game is tied, and a win is still very much a possibility, so they have to play that way.
Outside for a ball, 1-1. Couldn't lay off that time, and it's 1-2.
I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Yeah, and they set him up with that curveball on the pitch before, and that one, they just blew right by him.
And they could go either way now, I suppose.
And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far.
Up next for the Mets, captain.
Striding in, Travis d'Arnaud. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Got him! And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Into the box, Ahmed Rosario. As he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. Looking to set down the side on strikes. Here it comes. Popped him up. Cabrera near the first base bag, and that retires the side. Down in order go the Mets. No change in the score. It's 3-3. At the plate, Nico Goodrum. He was a ground out victim last time up.
Second baseman, Nico.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike one. Pulled toward right center field. Conforto giving chase, but he's not going to get this one. It's into the gap. Around second. He's on his way to third. Goodrum is digging for home. And that, folks, is a game-winning inside the park home run. And that, my friends, is something I have never before seen.
Hey, this game looked like it was going to be one of those wild ones right from the beginning. But when you can win this thing in walk-off fashion, what a way to win a ball game. A walk-off win?
Not a lot of fireworks, but that narrows the candidate list for our top player of the game. And the man you see here was a key contributor, so he takes it home in this one.
When you walk up to the plate and hit a walk-off tater, you're probably going to be the player of the game. And that was a clutch swing of the bat, and he'll be riding high on that one for a while, I'm sure.
A one-run finish, 4-3, the final tally today. Jordan Zimmermann gets the W on the mound. So that's a wrap for us here this afternoon. For Mark, Dan, and the rest of our crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB Network.
Here now is our final line score this afternoon. First for